Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing an unboxing and a review on the TIKI brand patio fire pit. So let's go ahead and unbox it and I'll go over the features and some of the specs on it. Let's check it out. All right, so here we have it. Here is the box it comes in. You can see brings a wood pack of pellets, which I'll go over that in just a moment. It's a bit heavy. It was shipped out of Wisconsin. Can't remember the town. I'm in Florida. I ordered it, I think, on a Thursday, shipped Friday. Yesterday was Thanksgiving, so I got it a week later. Came via FedEx. All right, one thing that's important to note is you got to line up the holes on the fire pit with the tabs that are on the foot ring. There's 3 of these, so make sure they're lined up because next up we're going to screw these in. Here are the 3 screws that come with it, and it brings an Allen wrench. You'll find this in the packaging of the weather cover, the weather resistant cover. So everything's in there. So we're just gonna put that screw right in there. So initial impressions, it's a very nice fire pit, well constructed. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but it is stainless steel and it has a nice powder coated black paint job on it. Looks very nice. The inner diameter is 16 inches, I'm sorry, and has a depth of 16 inches as well. You could use it with the wood packs that they sell. I won't be using those. I'm going to be using the regular old firewood logs, and you could use that with this as well. They recommend 16 inches or smaller for the log, so just keep that in mind. It has that center cone. That cone is included, and it's supposed to help distribute the airflow when you're using the fire packs, or the wood packs I should say, but you could also use it with the actual the logs. So thanks for watching guys. I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace. Make sure you like, subscribe.
Alright guys, this is Jason, and today we are out in a beautiful area, and I thought I'd take this opportunity to share with you a few thoughts I have about the solo stove Bonfire that I've been using here recently on the channel. A lot of you guys have been asking a lot of questions about it, and so I'm going to try to address everything in this video. So the first off, I'd like to talk a little bit about why I wanted this fire pit in the first place. First reason is it's advertised as being a smokeless fire pit, and we'll go into that in a little bit more detail further in the video. The second reason is that I wanted something that would help me leave no trace when I'm out camping. A lot of times I would come out to a location and I'd build my own fire pit, and that would require kind of digging around, building up some rocks, doing all that, and then when I wanted to leave, I'd have to disperse all those rocks, clean up the fire pit, and try to make sure that there was no indication that somebody had a fire there. The other reason that I wanted it is a lot of times I come to locations that have pre-existing fire pits, like this particular location I'm in, and they're fairly disgusting. You know, they've got a lot of garbage in them. I've seen everything from nails, batteries, women's products, you know, fast food bags, you name it. You know, I've seen it in a pre-existing fire pit, and I just really don't want to be burning on that because I don't know what kind of chemical could be emitted from that fire pit from the smoke. So those are the main 3 reasons why I wanted this fire pit, and so far I have to say that it is working well for those purposes. Now I'll go into a little detail on each one, like the pros and the cons. Now first of all, a little bit about this fire pit is it is a double-walled fire pit. So what that means is it takes in air from the bottom, so you get air rising up to help your wood burn, but then you also get air that's coming through this double wall, and that air is being superheated, and when it hits the smoke that's starting to come off your wood, it will reignite that smoke and help give a more efficient burn so that you get less smoke out of the fire pit. Now, as far as it being absolutely smokeless, that's really going to be determined by the wood you use in it and how you feed the wood into the fire pit. As you can see right now, it's pretty much emitting very little smoke out of the fire, and that's because I've got fairly dry wood in there, and I'm keeping the wood below the, and I'll catch you guys again outside.
What's up, people? You have found the KO Report, and I'm Scott Killian, and this week we're going to check out the Dragonfire Smokeless Fire Pit. and I'll let you know if it's a KO or just okay. Sticking in for another episode of the KO Report. As I mentioned in the opening, today we're going to look at the Dragonfire smokeless fire pit. Now there's a few different smokeless fire pits that are out there. The solo stove's been around the longest, but I was really looking for something that wasn't quite stainless steel. Now, everyone enjoys a good evening at the campfire. It's the middle of June here, but it feels really nice out today. And it's Father's Day weekend. So this is a gift that I've got, and I want to do an unboxing video for it, and maybe later on tonight or tomorrow, depending the holding out of the rain, we will give this thing a check and see what we got. But let's just jump right into it with the unboxing of it and see what all the fire pit bundle comes with it. Dragonfire is a trademark. This is a smokeless fire pit bundle. I like this bundle because it's not exactly stainless, well, it's not stainless steel in color. And I like the shape of it. It's just not a circular design. There's actually sides to it. This portable fire pit bundle comes with the fire pit stand, a spark screen, and a cover. You can see here that it's 23.5 inches wide, 15 inches tall, and weighs 32.6. Well folks, that wraps up the review of the smokeless fire pit today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching the video put out by the KO Report and myself.
Alright folks, this is Jason with the Primal Outdoors channel. A lot of people were asking me about this pop-up fire pit. And if you guys want to know why this has become my favorite fire pit to use, stay tuned to this video. Alright, so before we get into this review, let's talk about 3 reasons why I like having a portable fire pit over using, say, an existing fire pit that may already be in an established camp spot. And the first thing is, I like to have my fire right out in front of the awning here. The second reason is I like to leave no trace. So if I am gonna have a fire somewhere other than the existing fire pit, I wanna make sure it's really simple for me to be able to clean up and leave no trace that I had a fire in that location. And then the third reason, which is probably the most important, is a lot of times I find the existing fire pits have been used as a garbage receptacle, and I've seen everything from bullets, batteries, women's products, just various types of garbage inside a fire pit. And if I plan to cook in that fire, I just don't want to be cooking over that kind of stuff. So it just makes me feel a lot better to have my own fire pit that I know is clean. Really quick, let me show you how the pop-up pit sets up. The pit itself comes in a small stuff sack, which includes a stand, screen, sides, and optional ground reflector. Grab the stand and push it from the bottom to get it to expand. Don't try pulling it from the sides, it has a tendency to bind. Add the screen by sliding it over the 4 corner posts. Now just add the 4 sides and the pop-up pit is ready for fire. Depending on the pit you purchase, it may have came with an optional ground reflector. I have mine just sitting on the ground. We'll talk about it a bit more later. Alright, so let's get into the review and start with the things that I like about this fire pit. First of all, it packs up into, and I'll catch you guys again outside.
Hi you guys, so I'm here and I am really excited to be able to talk to you guys all about this outdoor fire pit. So stay tuned and you guys are gonna see how simple this is to be able to put together. All right, so putting this together was probably one of the simplest things. The instructions are very easy to follow. You just start with the 4 legs and then putting up the sides, but it walks you through exactly how to use it. It probably took me maybe 30 minutes or so to be able to do. Super simple, was able to do it by myself as well. And so when you have it all ready, you're going to be able to take off the top part and you can see the lava rocks. And so this is going to be a 32-inch outdoor gas fire pit. And it's nice because it has that lid to be able to protect that lava rock. Once you go ahead and you get the propane in there, you're going to turn it on, and then it's very easy to be able to light. All you're going to do is push it in and turn it, and then you're going to be able to see the flame. And then at this point, you're going to be able to continue to turn the knob, whether you want the flame to be a little bit stronger or a little bit less, you're going to be able to control it. Overall, I highly recommend this. The ease of putting it together, the ease of being able to use it. It is also lightweight enough for me to be able to move around, which is a big plus, and it just adds to the atmosphere. So thank you guys so much for watching the review, and I highly recommend going out and getting this fire pit.